Hello and welcome to my channel Study Buzz. In this video, I will be discussing the character of Bakha as an untouchable hero and as a tragic hero in the novel Untouchable, written by Mulkraj Anand. So the protagonist Bakha is the son of Lakha, the leader of all sweepers in the town, and he is a young boy of 18. The novel is an account of variety of experiences of one day in his life, and it is written in the stream of consciousness technique. The reader can see the suffering of Baka and feel about the suffering of the whole class. Baka is smart and healthy in appearance. He looks cleaner and better than other people of his own community. His main duty is to keep the public latrine clean. He does his job very sincerely and quickly. He has a tremendous capacity to work. Though his job is unclean, Baka remains relatively clean. He looks smart with a sort of self respect that does not belong to the common scavenger. And um, but he belongs to the untouchable class, which makes a great difference in his lifestyle, because he is insulted and humiliated again and again by the upper caste people in the whole novel, in the entire novel. The novelist offers a realistic presentation to Baka at work. Baka is very sincere in his work. He has a strong fascination for English clothes and the English way of life. He is much fascinated by the white man's life. The Tommies treat him as a human being. It seems that Baka is not contented with his own lifestyle. He wanted to live the life of a gentleman, which is deprived from him by the caste Hindus. So, by wearing the clothes of Englishmen, he fulfills his desires. The wearing of English clothes suggests his hidden desires and ambitions, that he wants to live a life of dignity. His love for English clothes and English fashion gives his character a comic touch. He thinks that wearing English clothes help him to look like a gentleman, and he is well aware that only wearing English clothes is not sufficient to be a gentleman. So he also wants to learn English and to educate himself. So for this purpose, he persuades Bada Babu's sons to teach him. He wants to educate himself and wishes to speak like a babu, like a sahib. But poverty comes in his way. He is too poor to go to school. Not only this, the caste barrier also would not have permitted him to sit by side with children of the caste Hindus. He is quite intelligent and ambitious to read, and but he is a sweeper boy. That is why he is not allowed to go to school. Through the presentation of a day in his life, Anand has successfully tried to enlist our sympathy for the underdogs of society, for the downtrodden, marginalized, and the weakest section of the society. Baka has a high sense of duty. He values cleanliness as a social responsibility, and that is why he works hard to clean latrines. As Baka belongs to a sweeper class, he becomes the victim of social injustice, though he possesses so many qualities, but these qualities cannot resist the rigid conventions and the inequality of the society. For instance, he wants to take revenge from Pandit Kalinath, who molested Sohini, his sister, but he cannot take his revenge because the priest is protected by the powerful caste system of the Hindu society. He wants to rise against the tyranny of the upper caste Hindu society. The novelist wants to stress that individual protest would not change the social order. Even Baka, who desires for an end to untouchability, cannot find any solution. Baka is illiterate and uses the expressions suitable to his job of cleaning the lavatories of the Tommies. He does not speak the language of high caste people. Nowhere in the novel does Baka use the high-sounding phrases like the British characters or the other characters placed in the higher order of Hindu social structure. The miserable condition of Baka appeals the readers because he is humble and submissive due to his caste. The upper caste people overpower him and use abusive language to insult and humiliate him. And we can notice that the upper caste people exercise power to abuse the low caste people in the name of their caste. And Baka is also abused in the name of his caste. Moreover, he is not educated because in the pre independence era, education was denied to the Shudras. In those days, the upper caste people had the privilege to take part in the process of education. In the novel Untouchable, there are various types of characters. Some are educated, whereas others are uneducated. Most of the uneducated characters come from socially deprived castes of the Hindu society, such as scavengers, the leather worker, the grass cutter, the water carriers, the washermen, the barbers, and the other outcast people. All of them live near a dirty area where there is the absence of drainage system. In fact, they live in a filthy and uncongenial conditions. Mulkraj Anand gives an insider's view of Indian society and its orthodox and superstitious mindset in his novel. Caste system is a curse, and millions like Baka in India have to bear it for their entire lives. No person is born inferior. It is the society and the people that impose limits by assigning roles and status. All are equal in God's eyes, but for some people, life is hell because they belong to a particular caste or particular class. Indian society is marked by caste and class divisions. The caste system in Hindu society is very old and rigid. The people from the lower class have been marginalized and poor since days before the British Raj. The novel was criticized for being dirty, but then it is difficult to help it when it is about a class whose job is to clean people's toilet. Baka is a cleaner who cleans the society's dirt, for it is his caste's obligation. Baka does not clean toilets of his own choice, but because he is born in a caste that has been assigned to do, an unclean job so the Hindu society can remain clean. One who washes others' sins is considered and treated like a sinner. The Hindu caste system had drawn a line between the upper caste and the lower caste people. The upper caste were allowed certain privileges that the lower caste never had. In this caste system, the cleaners belonged to the lowest of the lower classes. Even a lower class man that has that has a higher position in hierarchy than Baka would not let him touch himself. Anand's book strikes hard at core of the Hindu system and the meaningless divisions it has created in the society to highlight how difficult and impossible life is on the lowest section of the Indian society where Baka is fighting to survive. Every day he bears many blows, many verbal attacks on his heart and his esteem. But like every honest being, he too has a strong will. A cleaner was not allowed to enter the temple and touch the Lord's feet or anything in the premises of the temple. Untouchability was a punishment for sins committed in the previous life. So it is a belief in the Hindu system. But Anand has successfully brought out the hero in Baka who sees some hope in Gandhi, who speaks of ahimsa and kindness for all. For people like Baka, Gandhi had brought some hope. Baka is looked down upon by all caste, even the lower ones. He is as untouchable as the human dung he cleans. In the novel, the situation grows intensely painful when he shows how the lower caste people discriminate against the cleaners who clean human dung. Gulabo, the mother of Ramcharan and a washerwoman by caste, dislikes Sohini. She does not like her son being friends with Baka either. Jealous of Sohini, Gulabo tries to strike her at the well where Waziro stops her. In this story, Baka is the protagonist, and the next important role is played by Sohini, who understands her brother's pain and stands with him. When Pandit Kalinath assaults Sohini and accuses her of having polluted him and the temple, Baka feels a pain more intense than he had felt upon being slapped by an upper caste Hindu. Pain does not leave his life. It is a cyclical operation and keeps repeating every day. Baka has to realize his status of a sweeper in the Hindu society every day. Concerned by the entire humanity, Baka is not ready to lose his war against untouchability. At the end, Anand proves that Baka is doing a great job of carrying the society's shit. He can clean it, but he will not bear it. His war against untouchability will continue. However, all is not bad with Baka's life. Anand has also shown that whatever be the state of casteism in India, there are some people who are kind to him, whether it is the weaver's wife Waziro, washerman's son Ramcharan, or the Havaldar Charat Singh. They all know that there is a limit of pain for everyone, and they sympathize with Baka. Havaldar Charat Singh gets angry at him first, but later gives him a brand new hockey stick uh, as if Baka was a younger brother to him. Except for his untouchability, Bakha's heart and soul are just as good, kind, and clean as any other Indian. He holds the same love and respect for his family and people, and has the same desire of rising higher in the position and status in his life that any other Indian has. An underlying anger and fire flows through the entire novel, which is the strength of Bakha's character. Anand is just trying to make his point that those who have not sinned must not be made to bear the punishment. India has come a long way, but it has not been able to change itself much in terms of caste and system. So, this is all about the character of Baka. If you like the video, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.